Welcome back, everybody. It's time for another TTM video. It's a beautiful Saturday afternoon. Hope the weather is great wherever you are. We had the tropical system that had come through, bringing through rain the last couple days and really cooled off everything. And it's made for an absolutely gorgeous day. It's just kind of partly sunny out, but a nice breeze out. Actually opened up all the windows in the house, so yeah, I'm feeling it today. This is like beautiful weather for me. So you're not here to know about my skills as a meteorologist or lack thereof. So you are here to see what we got in the mail today. And as you can see, we've got two returns that came in. One of these out of North Texas, and one out of Minneapolis, Minnesota. The North Texas one, I know exactly what that one is. I used an alternate name in sending that one out because I wanted to try a particular success I had a second time, and got it back, and I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that I got what I wanted with this, and I'll explain to you guys when we open it. The one from Minneapolis, I don't know what it is. I honestly just got home and grabbed the mail, so I really haven't looked to see. So that one's going to be a complete and total surprise. But let's go ahead and start with our North Texas. So this one here, wow, it's got a it's got some serious tape that's on there. But like I said, I know what this one is, just based on the address with it, or I'm sorry, not the address, but the name that I used. I didn't use my own name, just because like technically I'm double dipping on this, but I didn't want it to be like sending out the same name, so I did a completely different styled letter and everything, because I wanted what I did get in here. So if you guys remember, not too long ago, we went and we got Jerry Jones signing a business card through the mail. Got another business card back through the mail. So, okay, that wasn't what I was hoping for. This is what I was hoping for. Oh, look at that. My landline is ringing, but we're not going to answer that, obviously. And I don't want to interrupt it, so unfortunately, guys, I hate saying this, but we're going to have to deal with the phone ringing here for just a short period of time. Anyway, what what we got here is I really wanted one of these Jerry Jones cards. I had seen where he was sending these out from time to time, but there really wasn't so much of a rhyme or reason as to what it took to get one of these. So the first time that I wrote to him, I got back the business card, which, hey, I'm not going to complain about that. Still cool. So I rewrote a letter. I used my wife's maiden name for the name on it, so but same address, obviously, but wrote a different styled letter, just because I really wanted to try and get one of the cards. So I was not expecting to get the business card, but that's kind of what's funny is on the informed delivery with the scan, I could see like the outline of the star and the autograph actually. Some was a little disappointed this morning, going, ah, crap, I got the the business card again. But then opening it up, I got the card that I wanted. So that's really cool. And what supposedly what the deal is behind this is Panini made these for Jerry Jones as a promotional item, stuff that he could give out to people. So there's no like card number on the back or anything like that. Just it's just got just the stuff on the back. So really stoked about that. I am done. I'm not going to be sending to Jerry Jones again. I'm happy with that. So 1 for 1 so far on the day. So let's move on to our next one. This is the one that is coming out of Minneapolis, and this is one of our newer returns based on the tape seal. So let's see what we're getting. And again, I didn't even bother to even check my spreadsheet to see what this could potentially be. Oh, sweet. As soon as I opened it up, I realized what it is. Chico Resch. Glenn Chico Resch. Anybody that's a Devils fan, a New Jersey Devils hockey fan, knows who Chico Resch is. He, for a long time, did game commentary for them. He's been kind of pushed out, but Chico is still really good with the fans here. I had gotten him years ago in person, got him to sign a couple cards for me, but it's been a long, long time since I've gotten him. So I finally had found an address that seemed to be working with him, and I was like, you know what? I got to go ahead and add in some stuff. So I sent him 3 cards, one from each of the teams that he played for, the Colorado Rockies, which ended up turning into the New Jersey Devils. And then before all that, he was playing for the Islanders. So sent out the 3 cards. Cool thing is another one of the Fleer Greats of the Game signed. I actually didn't have that one already signed, so that's nice because that's another one to add in to the set, which I will never get completed, but it still is pretty cool. So, on the day, for our TTMs, 2 successes. We got 3 of 3 back from Mr. Glenn Chico Resch. And then we got 2 of 2 back from Jerry Jones. Or really, I should say 2 of O, because I didn't put anything in the envelope. That's just another little note with that. With Jerry, he technically does have like 1 or 2 cards. I've got somewhere a Crown Royale card of him that they had made somewhere back in like the late 90s, early 2000s, but he really doesn't have much in the way of cards. So this was just a straight up request like, hey, can you send me something? And this is what I got. So 2 for 2, good end to the week with that. So good stuff there. Now, I'm going to do something a little bit different for everybody. Everything that I've shown you so far has been things that I have gotten TTM. Well, I was at a local card show earlier today, and I actually bought a couple of autographs at the show, and I just wanted to let you guys see something a little bit different. So first up, we've got Kushida. Kushida is a Japanese wrestler. He is currently in WWE in NXT, but prior to that, and as you can see from this promo photo, he was with Ring of Honor. The cool thing with Kushida is if you know your 80s film history, you instantly can see, damn, he looks a lot like Marty McFly with the way that he's got his getup, and that's very intentional. He's one of his nicknames is the Time Splitter. So, buddy of mine had this, and I really, as soon as I saw it, I'm like, man, I gotta pick this up. Because you can see there are little things, like if you know what Marty wears in Back to the Future, he kind of has this design on his shirt. You can see that he's got his tape with a watch written on it. And then, of course, like Marty, a orange-styled puffer jacket there. So pick this up. So that's really neat. I've seen Kushida wrestle in person once. Tried to get his autograph and it just didn't happen. It was after a show. So I'm glad that I could add this in and got this for a really, really good price. Like better than I would have thought for that. And then the second one, for anybody that knows some old school wrestling, one of the most fearsome tag teams of the 80s, Demolition, Axe, and Smash. Again, same guy. He had this here and got this for a really good price. And what's really cool is you see it's already been PSA'd. So got the authentication that already came with it. Not like anybody is necessarily going to be faking the autographs of 2 80s era wrestlers that were not total superstars, but anybody that was a wrestling fan in the 80s knew who Demolition were. If you were a WWF fan back in the day. I can't speak if you were a WCW / was it NWA maybe back then. But if you were a WWF fan, heck yeah, you knew who Demolition was. So just a couple of autographs that I picked up along the way. I don't normally buy a whole lot of in-person stuff. I like getting stuff on my own, but you know, sometimes you just see some deals and gotta grab it. So this was a case with that. So just wanted to share something a little bit different with you guys. I'm going back over to the show probably tomorrow for a bit. So who knows? Maybe I might find some other things. But assuming that I don't, you will not hear anything back from me the rest of the weekend. So what I will leave you guys with is enjoy the beautiful weather of the weekend. Stay safe. Have fun. Hope your mailboxes are filled with ink. And we'll talk to you again soon. Take care.